Hey guys, back again. I've worked a little bit on the journal. I put in that before I put in another page along there, and then I got that, cut up these little postcard things and distressed inked around that. What else? I got using a lot of this Kazar Craft Factory 42 stickers, and I'm like, possibilities begin with imagination. I thought it just needed something underneath there, and then sort of like a little label at the back. So that's what I've done. I've pre-cut out paper, and I'm going to put that on the inside. Also found some bookends which I want to put on the edge of it as well. So, and also I've made progress with the papers. So as you can see with this will make sense in a minute. But for now, actually I might ink this. So it doesn't have a white raw edge. It's warmed up today, so I've got the aircon on this afternoon. Okay, now, which will probably seem very weird to some of you guys that are in America or Canada, England. Now, I might use this one again. Actually, rather than doing that, because geez, it's blobby, I might just refill. That's usually my refill bottle, because it does come out pretty fast. Okay, that'll do for now. Oh, wrong one. There we go. That's better. Oh. Back a sec. Went overboard. Okay. Push that down. Clean your finger off. Dirty before I even start. Comes out a little, put an extra bit there. I got my little hammer and hammered that down so it wouldn't stick up so much. This in here. It's amazing how nice an old book can turn out. And once we've got the corner pages in there, you wouldn't even have known how awful the book was originally. So it's a very unusual journal, this one, but don't need to pretty it all up, because I'm pretty sure my brother-in-law will not worry about tuck spots and whatnot. He'll just want to use it as a logbook. Yeah. Let's hope there's enough on me, hey? Especially on here. Okay. Don't want to put it down too flat on the other side, because there is a bit of a ridge which needs to be pushed down. I don't push it down, it will rip. And I don't want that. But it is a bit long. Which is a bit annoying. Oh, my logbook things come out. I'll push that out. See, actually it's going to be a bit more. Where are we? Which is really annoying at this point. Tiny bit off, and I can still get in there. How to do things awkwardly. Definitely needs more glue, that's for sure. Jeez, I'm not winning. On the front. That's not too bad. Now we'll need a bit of this on the edge, and this glue for some reason has really dried up, so I'm gonna get out the big guns again. And hopefully it'll sit down. There we go. Put the lid on there, Brendan. Careful not to put it too far in. And this side. There we go. Just like I bought one. That looks pretty cool, actually. I like that. And we've got 4 of these babies. Oh, 4, not that many. Looks a little wider. I went to put it on my anthology journal. It was pretty, I had to open them up a little bit. They weren't really that wide. So you just get these into tweezers and open them up. Cool. And that looks great. And then squeeze it down, and hopefully that won't move. There we go. Cool. That one was painless. Did not speak too quickly though. Down. Doesn't come off. It really finishes off. Doesn't that? These little things, they look cool. Cool. Okay. I just got these on eBay. Rather happy with this purchase. Make sure it's sitting right down and getting that underneath. There we go. What I might do, this is a false back, I think. Yeah, it's pretty amazing how you can make a relatively ugly cover quite nice. That is so cool. And they're not that expensive to buy these. I just got them from eBay from some store. Can't remember which one, but you just look up bookends on. You'll probably even get them off Amazon or people in Etsy stores will have them. That is so cool. I'll push that down a little bit because I don't want it to go anywhere. Actually, I might even put a little bit of glue on the bottom. And if he wants to change it, he could probably put something over the top. Because I don't mind it as it is at the moment. There we go. And I don't want it coming off. There we go. There's enough room in there. If he wants to put something else over the top of that, he can. That is cool. I am really happy with that. Love it. So what I might do is use this here. Cut that just a tad. I think I can hear my husband. Alright, sorry about that. My son came in looking for food, as teenage boys do. Okay, so what I'm going to use this for, this is just a little bit left over, I'm going to make a false bottom because I don't really particularly want to have anything on there, so I'll stitch my signatures to that and then I'll stick that in there. So speaking of signatures, I don't remember last time I had all these pages. So what I've done is just, I always usually have a piece of paper for my first signature, and I've gotten just sort of a little bit funny like that, but I've gotten these, where are we? Gotten some graph paper, This was just an old notebook which I pulled apart and I folded like this. Where are we? Okay, which I folded like this because I pulled it apart, and then I just ripped about this much off, like that, and then about this much. So I've now got end bits if I need to use them in other journals. Probably won't use that last page. Then blowing over because of the aircon. And then went around all of them and yeah, and ripped it and inked them. I thought I'll just show you. Every other time I did it, it didn't do that. Hopefully that's in camera. So that's what I did with those. I probably won't use those now, but I'll. So I went around them all and just lightly inked the edges. And then have myself a whole heap of little pages, because he's just going to use it like a logbook and that. I'll put that over there. So no, it's this one. So I've already pre-done some. That's the first page, and then so I've done some with the grid paper and then some with the normal paper, and then I have got a couple of these little postcards. So I thought I want to make one side every now and again. So one grid paper, one with the normal paper. So how many have we got in there? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is another one with just grid paper, which happens to be stuck together. Oh no. Gotta be so careful. Good to be careful. There we go. So this is the way you can utilise book pages and just get the old exercise book or grid paper or whatever it is that you've got. For some reason this is just not sticking very well. There we go. And make up your signatures, which I think looks pretty cool. So gotta leave it open to let it dry so it doesn't stick. So I'll do as many as I can. Got this thicker paper. And then grab these. Just give you a basic rundown. This is where glue stick comes in handy. And that's pretty much it. It's going to be a pretty easy journal. I may end up doing an envelope and put an envelope in the front of the journal actually, because I think that may be handy for receipts or something that he may have. I'm going to have it on the right side. So when we make up our books, we're always using coffee dyed paper, and I actually happened to run out of coffee dyed paper because of my last tutorial. I did making the book pages, and I used up my last lots in the middle. And that's not the reason why I did this, because I just thought it would be to see if I can use up old book paper, because it's just the right size and it gives it a vintagey look, and it gives me a bit of time to pull my finger out and maybe do up some more coffee dyed paper. But in the meantime, it does require a little bit of work, but it's very simple because I don't need to do any you know, tuck spots and all that kind of stuff. Just one here every now and again. There's 6 pictures in that little set, so I'm just going to do 6 spots with those little postcards. It was more, you may not even use it. Being a bloke, you probably won't use it. Let's make it a little higher. Oh, well, doesn't matter. There you go. I think it looks pretty cool. And it's a very economical gift with a bit of thought into it, and an awesome way to use up book pages. This is like all the elements that I've learnt in the last series put together in one lot. Okay, there we go. Pretty cool. And on this one, I'll just grab, where is it? Put the graph paper away. And I think I've left over bits somewhere. I quite like that. I'm going to use some of that. So, where are we? Yeah. So just go straight along and cut it in half, actually. I reckon I probably should have cut that end bit off because it's got a pretty cool saying on the end of it. So that way I've got myself 2 extra tuck spots. I think is all I need, because I've done 3 or 4 of the other ones. So more of this. Just run to the back. I don't know. We're getting a bit low. I was really hoping it would last. Go. And then with this one's the one I've pre-done, because that's got that postcard in there. I rather like that. Yeah. So. Do. To figure out how many pages I've got. Had 10 in each signature prepared, but I don't know whether it's going to work out to be that many. cool. And then another one of these, which is looking a little light on. I have enough to finish this last booklet, I think. Page. Okay. And then I'll do another video of a flip through when it's finished, because it's pretty quick. Okay, yeah, I think we're on to the last. Oh, bugger it. Oh well. I have to go and find the other. Have another one somewhere. So there we go. Bit of these. So I think I've got another one like that one. And oh, here we go. Page. And that one. So there's two more of the shiny postcards, and these the actual paper that had them on there. So I may even put those on some of the pages just to incorporate it. Two more of them. And there you have it. So I'll give you a bit of a quick rundown again of what is involved in this little booklet. Okay. Here we go. There's all the other pages as well. Okay, so we've got this page, which will go on there, which I'll sew the signatures onto here, and then I'll have a fake back, and here's the other signature. It's so cool, really like how it's turning out. So I've got a couple of the grid ones and a couple of the lines, and then I'm going to just have a few of the edges. I might even ink around the edges of all the pages too, actually, just because I really like the way it's sort of got that real dirty type of look. Looking pretty cool. So the next video will be me having it all together, and I'll just have a quick flip through of what it looks like when it's finished. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope that this inspired you to maybe make up a journal using actually old papers and recovering it with plain papers. And I'll see you in the next flip through or tutorial. See you guys. Bye.